Hi guys! Oh, my hair is in a pillow sheet. Welcome to Girl Talk with Jordan. Today I'm gonna do a get ready with me and a girl talk all combined. School is officially out, so this is our first summer video. Hooray! But today is our girl talk video. This is basically how I start off every video for the summer, is to give a girl talk or a recap of high school, etc. So that's what we're doing today. First, we look a hot mess, but we're gonna go through my curly hair routine. So the first thing I use is my It's a 10 Miracle Instant Repair stuff. This stuff basically detangles my hair just to brush it out. It's just an easy thing for me. I just brush it out good. After I do that, I spray my hair with this mister. These are like the funnest things ever. I literally love spraying those. So basically what I'm gonna do, first thing I do is use the Moroccan oil. This stuff is amazing. This is the Moroccan oil treatment stuff. It's amazing for your hair. It makes your hair smell so good, and it just basically like defines my curls and makes them more golden. The next thing I use is the Shea Moisturizer Coconut and Hibiscus Frizz Free Curl Mousse. I basically just put this in my hair and scrunch it too. This is like $10.99. The next thing I use is the Shea Moisturizer Curl and Style Milk Stuff. This is also like $10.99, I'm pretty sure. I love this brand so much. It works so good with my hair because it's just like freaking amazing. Alright, so now that my hair is like all curly, the next thing I use is this little brush, and this brush is like a hard bristle brush, and I basically take most of my front pieces and I slick them down. Okay, so I pull them back in a ponytail. This is like the hardest part because my hair is literally so fried in the front. So then I just use this gel and I'll put it on my front pieces. I don't want to put it all over my head. Okay, hair is now complete. It's gonna get the best it can be until it dries, and normally when it dries it goes back into a ponytail, I just stuttered, but it basically goes back into like a high ponytail that's like, okay, am I gonna talk? It's basically going to be in a high ponytail that's not slicked back, just like a regular like puffy like curly ponytail, and I like it how it goes like that. But my hair is officially all done, so let's get into the girl talk. Thank you so much, Dossier, for sponsoring today's video. There's no more gatekeeping and no more searching for you guys to have to do, because Dossier literally has your back this summer. The summer is here, and you know, summertime, you want to smell good. You want to go places and you want to smell good. You want to smell like summer. You want to smell good. You don't want to be sweaty and smell the sweat. Girls, this is the key. For the summer, when you go places and you want to go see people, you want to just go shopping and you want to smell good, this is literally the key to smelling amazing and luxurious, and it's perfect. Dossier is an online website with luxurious fragrances at the fraction of a price. When you go on Dossier's website, you can see all the luxurious scents that they have, and they are basically dupes of scents that are very expensive and very luxurious. So Dossier was kind enough to hit me up for this summer with 2 new scents, and I'm super excited to show you guys. So this is the first scent, and their packaging, don't even get me started. I love Dossier's packaging. I can go on and on about their packaging. It's my favorite. Another thing that's my favorite about these perfumes is that they have magnetic lids, and I know for me personally it's hard. Like, I literally lose my lids 24/7, but these are magnetic, so you won't have to worry about them breaking because they're plastic or losing it because they're metal and magnetic. So the first thing I got is Floral Marshmallow. I needed a restock in this because Brynelyn was obsessed with this and she always used it, and I finally gave her one for, pretty sure it was Christmas or it was her birthday, but I gave her one of these, and this smells amazing. I had a restock because it's literally gone, and this, it smells perfect. So they all come with cards that like tell you the dupe of the luxurious scent, and so this one is the dupe of the Love Don't Be Shy Eau perfume by Killian, I think, but it'll be linked down in the description for you to try. But this one is absolutely amazing and it smells so good. I'm very like picky on my fragrances, especially when I have to pick online, but Dossier never fails. I tell y'all every time, I look at the names, and if I'm interested, if the name like kind of like hits my heart, it's hit home. Like it hits home, like it's perfect. The next one that they sent me was the Floral Pink Pepper one, and oh my gosh, this is a strong one. Not in a bad way, but in a way where like you will stay smelling good. This is a very like strong, so if you like strong scents, this is a like strong scent. This is more of a floral fruity kind of scent, and this is a like very strong scent, so you only need like 1-2 squirts, because I know there's some people out there that are like, oh Jordan, oh, that's so much, like, they're so dramatic, like they're so dramatic. And this one is inspired by the Dior Miss Dior Cherry 2017 version of the Eau perfume. This one will also be linked down in the description, but this one is a very strong one. It smells very good. This smells very luxurious, very expensive. It has all like the vibes giving, but these are the 2 that they sent me, which will be linked down in the description for you guys to check out. They have a whole selection of stuff, and they're all dupes of luxurious expensive stuff at the fraction of the price. Dossier's perfumes start at $29, and they are very amazing. Like, they are good quality, you know, got the magnetic lids right here, and and they're very luxurious and they smell expensive. So you can smell very expensive but with $29, and you can use my discount code when you go check out JordanB10 for 10% off your perfume. And that way I'm not gatekeeping. Y'all now know the perfume I use because everyone asks me what type of perfume, but I literally have every like scent of Dossier. Like, I'm obsessed. Like, these are new collections, this is a refill, like this is newly added to the 20 million I have. But if you would like to get some, make sure to purchase some. Check it out with JordanB10, and I'll also be putting down in the description so you don't forget it. But make sure to check out Dossier, and thank you so much, Dossier, for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to check them out and use my discount code, and I love you guys so much. Let's make sure you smell good this summer. Okay, girl talk. We're gonna spill the tea, we're gonna get real, we're gonna do this. Like, this is the motivation for today. Okay, from the top, here we go. How did you deal with your last breakup? Okay, girlies, okay, so I've only had 2 boyfriends, one last time and then the one I have currently, and when I tell you how I dealt with it, you're gonna laugh in my face. So how I dealt with my, okay, hold on. I had to turn on my regular lighting because I just couldn't stand it anymore. But the first thing I'm gonna use is CeraVe lotion stuff. But how I dealt with my last breakup was very different than I feel like most people would do. I feel like people use these coping methods that just don't work because you're basically literally keeping it inside of you. You just gotta remember, like, you deserve better and you can get better, and I did. And I'm so glad that I found that person in my life that is better. Basically, how I dealt with it is, this is so embarrassing, by literally telling Emily everything. You have these questions that run through your head, like, why weren't I good enough? Like, what did I do wrong? How can I fix myself? Should I wait for him? Blah blah blah. Is he gonna come back? And no, he like gets with another girl the next day. When I tell you this video is gonna be real, it's gonna be real. There's no lies, period. No lies on the Jordan Vlogs channel. I don't care. So basically, I would tell Emily everything. We would literally do anything in our possible ability to just figure out why. And then, like, is he being honest? And the answer is no. This was like last year, like literally last year, like this time, like summer, like this is when it happened. Then it'll just run through your head and you'll be like, oh, breakups are popular on TikTok. And you know what I do? I posted TikToks about my breakup. But that's how I coped it out. I literally posted TikTok and I used my social media as my resource to show how much I literally wanted to just not do anything with relationships anymore. Show how much I hated boys and how that literally destroyed my mental health. And that's my first relationship, and they say your first relationship is the hardest as of right now because that's the only relationship that I've like broken up with. But that is how I did it. I did it through TikTok, and TikTok just saved me with all these breakup sounds. Then I realized, like, Jordan, this is not going to get you anywhere. Like, you actually do need to just let it go and you just need to move on. And so it's been a year, and in a new relationship now, I've like found myself, I succeeded in life, and then I've moved on and I found the perfect relationship. He is perfect. And when I tell you, after your first relationship and you need to tell yourself you deserve better, you deserve better. You put your standards high, because my standards got high and they were met, and they are successful and they are so much better, and my health has been so like up in the air. So girls, one way to get rid of your breakup is just to tell yourself you deserve better and not cry over someone. And if you've been together with them for a year, that's another story. Okay, so the next question is, at school, do you ever have to go to the office for a pad because you started your period at school? The answer to that is no. I asked Brendolyn. Brendolyn literally has my back. She is the girl that has saved me because my period goes on and off, and God bless my family because I have an attitude 24/7 no matter what. It won't even be my period. It literally will just be my attitude. I'm using the e.l.f. foundation, and this is in the color 310 custard. I changed from a 300 to a 310 just because I'm getting tan in the summer and it matches my skin tone more in the summer. I have 2 different tones. But I have not been to the office for a pad or anything yet. I used to go to Brendolyn for literally anything I needed. If I needed a pad or what, I would literally go to her, or I would have some in my emergency kit. But when I tell you my period goes on and off, like, it kind of freaks me out because like it'll sink in with Emily's or it'll sink in with Brittany's. Like, it'll literally sink in with people that I'm around, and it's weird. It's very weird because like I'll start one day and it'll be a heavy flow, and then the next day it'll be gone, and then it'll come back a week later. It's a weird thing and I don't know what it is. We're just gonna keep living life. But no, I literally use Brendolyn. Brendolyn is like my safety girl. Like, she literally has my back 24/7. So there's that. Okay, the next question is middle school advice, boy advice, how to maintain grades. Okay, so middle school advice. Whoa, middle school advice. So I'm in high school going into sophomore year. Middle school was basically 2 years ago. I had a lot of freedom in middle school because I had a lot of advantages in middle school. Some advice I would give you though is that you may like not want to try in middle school at first, and that's how I was. Like, my mindset was like, oh, this is only middle school, it doesn't really matter, like we have high school next, it'll be fine. But the answer is you do kind of need to try when you get in middle school, because then it'll put you in that mindset that like high school's next and that you do need to try. Like high school's serious. Like this is where the big world is coming in, so you do really need to try. So I used middle school as my prepping source. So the first year I thought I didn't need to try, and I surprisingly passed. I've passed all my life with A, B honor roll or A honor roll, and I literally passed, and I would procrastinate everything, and I still do procrastinate, but that's only when I'm with my friends. Like when I'm with my friends, I literally procrastinate everything, which is a bad thing, but it's the truth. Basically, I would take middle school 8th grade seriously. Like I would work on your organization and the way you put your mindset and the way you take athletics if you do athletics, or the way you take musical theater or like any of your electives. I would just take middle school 8th grade seriously, because that's just how you get prepared for high school. Okay, next I'm going to use this e.l.f. concealer, and this anyway, this concealer is amazing. This is their camo concealer, and I have this in the shade light beige. So how to maintain grades. So basically that kind of blends in with the middle school subject that I just said. Basically I maintain my grades. I don't know how I do it, but I procrastinate literally everything, so I don't even know how I still make AB honor roll. But to maintain grades, I would keep organization. I would keep a planner. I take an Avid class, so basically it shows us how to keep organized, and basically I don't freaking know, it just keeps me organized in some way because it's all stuck in a binder. But I would literally organize everything, plan out your days ahead, and I would keep like watch of your grades and how they're doing. Ask your teachers for some work. If you're failing, I would ask them if you could do any extra credit or if you can fix anything. I would definitely focus in class, and I need to tell that to myself because I'm always with my friends. And I would like recommend checking your grade book and like writing down your grades and like seeing what grades need to be fixed, or I would punish yourself with certain things, like you cannot watch TikTok, get your grades done type situation. That's what I did personally, and I think you could. But freshman year was very easy, so it wasn't like that I needed to do anything like intense, but I did procrastinate a lot, and I feel like I need to fix that. But I feel like it's an everyday thing for everyone, is do we procrastinate? But I say keep organized will help you keep your grades, and just keep on checking them and asking questions and focusing. Okay, next I'm going to use this e.l.f. Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. It's actually out, so I only use the spoolies. But the next question is, what is your favorite step in your get ready with me? And the answer to that is my lashes. If I have a good lash day, my day is like amazing, because then I feel so confident. Like literally my lashes make me confident, because right now I look bald if I don't have my lashes done, but when I get my lashes done, they literally make everything better. Okay, the next question is, how do you manage insecurities that keep coming back? My biggest insecurity is my hair. Like I literally fried it to probably fried. Like I've seen people with worse fried hair, but to me it just like is a reminder, like, Jordan, you have done this and you have not listened to these people. I hate when people tell me what to do. Like if you tell me how to wear my hair, like I don't like you type situation. And it's because I'm so insecure about my hair that I take it so seriously. So me managing my insecurities, I basically just block the negativity out of my head, and I bring my confidence back. So I'll look up like stuff on Pinterest, like curly hairstyles, ways to keep your curly hair products, and it gets me excited because I love shopping. So looking at products and being able to like experiment stuff on my hair is something that I love to do. And like then being able to like go back in videos and see how my hair literally was sticking out in the front, like it makes me more confident. And so my insecurities would just be me shopping for my insecurity and being able to like try new things and like succeed in that. Like, does that make sense? Like I don't like negative comments get to my hair like, oh, your hair's fried. Like I like the positive ones, like, hey, you should try this, you should try this, you should do this. Like those like positive sort of like comments are the ones that keep my insecurity away. So how I manage it is I look up ways to do it. I just look up ways, and you know, TikTok will pop on my For You page with these curly hair girls with long curly hair, and that's what I want. I want long curly hair. So I just like think to myself, like, Jordan, do you want long curly hair? This is what you need to do. Like that's just type of situation. And Destiny is a queen right here for this. Okay, the next question is, how do you tell your parents that you're in the talking stage, hopefully boyfriend / girlfriend? Okay, I'm gonna curl my lashes. So talking stages, boyfriends and girlfriends is becoming popular now that I have one, and apparently people think I'm an expert. I would just like straight up tell them that you like a boy, you're talking to them, and after you tell them, like they know that it's like a soon to be boyfriend girlfriend situation. So I feel like telling them is just the easiest thing, because either way it's gonna happen. The way I approach my parents with me and Tatum's relationship is that she picked me up from his brother's pool party, his little brother's pool party, which is Brody's best friend, and she was like, who were you hanging out with? And I was hanging out with his cousins, Tatum's cousins, Jocelyn and Ari and Tatum. And I was like, oh, them. And she was like, oh, who's that boy? And I said, Tatum. I'm always with his cousins, so like, you know, like we were just friends. And then she was like, sure you are. And I was like, excuse you? And then she has the audacity to say, how old is he? And like I tell her his age, and then she's like, and I go, he's too young for me, blah blah blah, 2-year difference. She was like looking at me like I'm freaking psycho, and I was like, what? And then it turns out, like, we end up talking, and then it starts going into a whole situation. And then my mom was like, so are you talking to any boys, blah blah blah? And I'm like, yeah, actually I am, and it's Tatum. And she goes, I knew it. And I was like, how? She goes, oh, because like I just noticed, like when you told me his age and like trying to act weird, like I knew it. And I was like, oh, this is awkward. But yeah, that's how she found out. And because I asked to go to his football games and his baseball games, and that's how she found out. So I say when you approach your parents, just to straight up tell them, because either way they're gonna find out. Like they have it in them that they can can predict the future for you. Like that's basically how I see it with the parents, because they literally know everything. But my mom is one of those moms that has like all the stuff on the phone, see the messages, like turn the internet off type stuff. So she probably like knew I was talking to him like right then and there with our text messages. Like she probably knew. But me personally, I think you should just approach with them and just approach them with the truth, because the truth will come out either way. And the more you hide it and the closer you get to being boyfriend and girlfriend, that's when it becomes like serious. And that's when your parents like lose your trust, because you didn't tell them like the first step already happened. So I would just go ahead and straight up tell them, if that's me personally. Okay, also I'm using this Lash Essence in like the peach colored mascara. The next question is, do you see yourself getting married in the future? I actually do see myself getting married in the future. Like I see it happening. Like I want to have a little YouTube family. Like that'd be so cute. Or being like an NFL wife or an NBL wife. Like anything that has to do with sports wife, like that's my dream life. So, and that's a random question, but I do. And I'm very young, but I do. Get it? I do. Okay, that was freaking cringy. I got the biggest egg. Okay, next. What is your favorite hobby? Okay, so my favorite hobby right now is still YouTube. I don't know if that's a hobby or a job, because it's both. The next mascara I'm going to use is the Lash Paradise one. This is literally my baby girl. Like, she's amazing. The other one of my favorite hobbies would probably be like just anything social media, anything that has to do with social media. Like, I literally love social media so much. Like, it's like my favorite thing ever. And just doing it makes me so happy. Like, I smile during the daily. Like, it's an amazing thing. It literally makes me happy. No one understands how much I love being creative with social media. Like, it's my favorite ever. So the next thing I'm going to use is, I don't even know if this is still like in the store. This is so old. This is my actually Yankees, and she passed away a few months ago, but I took some of her makeup, and this is the Avon G80 White Plum Wine. Like, this eyeliner pencil has done me well. Like, I love it, but I don't know how old it is. Okay, the next question is, how do you build a stronger relationship with God? And I love this topic. I will talk about this topic 24/7. It is one of my favorite topics, and it gets like pretty serious. Like, it gets pretty serious. My closeness with God is from basically worshiping. I grew up in the church. Like, that's just like how it just happened. Like, I feel like I've known God since the womb, and I probably said that. You can see my freaking fingerprints. But I feel like my relationship with God is so strong because of how much worship I do. I'm on the worship team upstairs. Like, I'm the worship leader upstairs, and then downstairs in the main sanctuary with the adults, I'm a part of the worship team too. But just worshiping and being able to pray and go to all these camps and be involved in youth events gets you so closer to God. And being able to take experience from those on TikTok, and I swear TikTok helps me so much. But being able to experience those girls that want to build a relationship with God and just talk to him literally warms my heart so much, because in this generation it's hard to find people that want to have a relationship with God because they don't believe in anything. They'll believe in all the things possible that doesn't have to be with God, because they just think that God holds them back. And me personally, I know it's hard. I know you go through all the stuff, the drugs, the greed, the abuse, the suicide. Like, I know thoughts of a teenager. I know the thoughts of a teenager, but you just can't let the devil do temptation like that to you. Like, you literally just have to let God come to you, because the way life works is crazy. Like, it's crazy. And I am a very strong believer of God, and I don't really care about other people's opinions because they're not going to get to me. I will talk about God all the time, but to build a strong relationship with God, you have to like communicate with him. You have to pray. You have to talk to him, and you're like, how can I hear God? Like, you need to let him talk to you. You need to pray every day, read your Bible, journal, like find cute ways to do it, because it doesn't always have to be boring. I feel like people limit themselves in their relationship with God because they think it's going to be boring, but in reality you can make it cute. I'm making a Bible study group with teenager girls that will be, the first day is that we're gonna make flowers, and we're gonna do it on how we grow with God. I feel like making it trendier, cuter, funner, and doing cute Bible journaling and getting cute markers just makes people's relationship with God closer. That's just me though. I feel like more people just think it's boring and just don't want a relationship with God, just think it's too much, and they just want what they want right then and there. But that's just not how it works. Like, talking to God is the key to success, and that's my opinion. So to build a strong relationship with God, I suggest that you Bible journal, you pray, you worship, you talk to other people about God, you ask people about God, you ask questions. You need to figure out what gets you closer to God. Like, how does God want to use you in this world? Like, that situation. All right, so now I'm going to use this eyelash separator because this is what my eyelashes currently look like, and it's not really giving the vibes possible. Okay, next question is, how do you handle your period? So me personally, handling my periods is like the hardest thing ever because I already have a grumpy attitude, and I'm a very people-y person. So when it comes to periods, people will know I'm on my period. Like, they will be like, are you on your period? Like, yes, hon, I'm on my period. That's how my response would be. But I have a heating pad, and I will literally lay on it and just do it. And a matcha a day keeps a period away. Like, literally a matcha a day keeps a period away. That's my statement in my head. Like, that's what I've seen it as. Like, that is the motivation in my head. So heating pad, matcha, and gummy worms. Okay, so the next thing I use is this blush, and I just call this a rare beauty dupe because it looks like it, but this is what Tatum got me, and it's the Dewy Angel by XM Beauty. I don't even know what kind of brand this is. I've never heard of it. So this is just a liquid blush, and I ran out of my Milani blush, sadly, so I just use this blush, and it's amazing. Then I'll use one of my dirty beauty blenders and blend it. The next question is, do you have fake friends and how do you deal with them? So I have had multiple fake friends, and honestly I just stand by the statement of choose the people you want to be around, choose the energy you want to give off, choose where that energy comes from, and that has to do with friends. The amount of people that you hang around with, that energy is going to reflect off of you, so how they treat you is going to reflect off of you on how you treat others. So when it comes to friends, I see red flags as green flags. Like, I can't see the difference in my head. Like, I'm like, oh no, they'll change. Like, this is gonna, no honey, they're not gonna change. Like, it's then and there, this is how they come off as. So as fake friends, if someone talks bad about you and they claim they're your friend, but then they'll go to your other friend and talk bad about you, and then that other friend is going to talk bad about you because they feel tempted, that's where I draw the line. Like, that's when we stop, because if you're friends and you're going to talk crap about each other, then there's no point in y'all being friends because you don't even like each other in the first place. Next, I'm going to use this e.l.f. transparent setting powder. This stuff is so amazing. And the next question is, how do you avoid creasing in makeup? I don't even know. Like, I'm not even a makeup artist in general, so I don't even freaking, like, what in the frick? Oh my, honestly, I think creasing in makeup is just your moisturizer basically, and how you set your stuff on your face. Like, I think it just depends on how you take care of your makeup and how you do it, because me personally, I don't really know. I'm not a makeup artist, and I try not to wear makeup unless I'm doing anything, and today I'm not doing anything, but I'm going to be filming a lot of videos today, so kind of need my makeup done. The setting spray is so amazing. This is the Dewy Set Spray by Anastasia, or Anastasia, whatever you want to say, but this is amazing. Okay, so now for lips, we're gonna do the lips. So the next question is, how many people have you dated? The answer is 2. I like to keep it on low. I would like for this to be my final relationship, if anything, because I love this relationship so much. I don't know, there's something about him. There's something that's different than a lot of boys. He is talented, he is smart, he is special. Man, I could go on and on, but the only thing is too, I don't like being one of those girls. That's not my type, and if it doesn't work out, we'll take a year break and we'll focus on myself, because hey. So for lips, I use these 2 things, and they're the same thing. So this is what the original one looks like. It's just a clear e.l.f. Lip lacquer, like lip gloss, but I mixed this Revlon lipstick on my lips and then put a coat of this on and then mixed it in here, and it made this pink color. I'm obsessed. So the next question is how to find your style. Oh, I forgot a step. I gotta get the foundation on my lips. Don't know how I found my style. I think it's more of a first thing. It was a Bryn Sato. That girl on TikTok, bro, I loved her style so much. Like, in 8th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade. So like, I literally tried to make my room hers and do all the things, and then I didn't like the style anymore. It was just like, oh, I don't really like it anymore. So then Emery Chipman, her and Haley San, like, they literally have the cutest Utah style ever. So I started buying all that dandy stuff and the Lonely Ghost stuff, and now it's back to my own style, and I just like literally pick the randomest stuff to be my room. It's more of a minimalistic pastel room off of Pinterest type stuff. Anything I find on Instagram or TikTok, like, I just literally buy it. Like, now it's just random. I don't even know what you call my style anymore. Like, I literally, either I'll look homeless one day or I'll look good the next day. Like, it literally depends. So I think the main thing on how you can find the style is basically on Instagram or Pinterest, because I don't really know. Brittlin said dada. She has a problem with her boyfriend. They're in the talking stage, but they're very close and they're very cute. My favorite scents come from Dossier. Oh my goodness, that stuff smells amazing, which this video is sponsored, by the way, if you haven't already seen that portion. But literally the best perfume ever, and they're all dupes of like luxurious scents, so they all basically come together. A lot of people ask for my matcha order, and if you follow my Instagram or my TikTok, you know I drink matcha 24/7. So I've had 15 matchas already this week from school and now summer. But basically it's an iced matcha with 2 pumps of chai in it, and then vanilla cream cold foam, It's amazing, and I love the cold foam, which is down at the bottom, but it's so good. But that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this Get Ready With Me / mini girl talk, answering some more questions. Pretty sure I already did like a question thing, but this is like a girl talk, more of a girl talk, more of just questions. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please comment down below some summer videos that you want to see from me. I've been babysitting while I did this, so surprise, baby Axel's sleeping. But I can't wait for summer stuff to go, and I'm super excited for everything to come ahead. Hopefully next month we hit 50,000, because then that's half of the year gone, and now we have the rest of the half of the year to get to 100,000. But we're gonna be on the grind with videos this summer, so please put some video ideas that you want to go, and I hope I answered some of y'all's questions good enough. If I didn't, girls, comment down below what questions you need. That's it for my Get Ready With Me, some simple stuff. Everything will be linked down in the description. Make sure to check out Dossier and use my discount code. Thank you so much, Dossier, for sponsoring today's video, and I hope you guys have an amazing time. And if you're on summer break, I hope you have an amazing day and amazing summer. I love you guys so much. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you do not miss another video. Mwah. Bye.